Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad you're with me today. I have a special YouTube video today. I usually do these videos on Zoom and then upload them, but today I'm doing it a little bit differently. So today you are joining me for an ongoing education that I do through my Living the Reiki Lifestyle group. So this Facebook group is comprised of people that are interested in learning Reiki, know some Reiki, have been trained in Reiki, and want to really bring this as an incorporation into their lifestyle. It's really a opportunity to come into a group with like-minded people and be able to come to this place of how do you incorporate Reiki into your lifestyle and begin to really flow with that as you move forward. Usually these ongoing educations, they have been in all sorts of different capacities and different topics, including those that we talked about divine beings. We talked about our guidance team. We've talked about how Reiki is incorporated with crystal work and rocks and different gems that also help with all of those energy and those different pieces. We've talked about how Reiki is incorporated in plants, in the earth, with pets. And today, what we're really going to be talking about is Reiki and how it is incorporated in meditation. So I read a lot of different things in this area of Reiki, and I'm really excited to share that. But before I do, I want to introduce myself for those of you that maybe don't know me, since this is going to be a YouTube video rather than just a Zoom video. With that, my name is Amanda Gregg, and I am the owner and founder of Soaring Eagle Healing. And through this business that I've created, I really bring together this idea of movement, mindfulness, and energy. And how this brings about this opportunity, and I believe Reiki is such a huge part in this, and that's the energy piece for me, is how we can start to unblock ourselves from the things that may be causing us not to be able to give out our full energy and be able to move through our life with an ease and grace. And through that opportunity of bringing together movement, mindfulness, and energy, it starts to move away these different blockages and help us to step into that peace, love, and joy in our own lives. And that looks different for everyone. And I do that through one-on-one sessions. I do that through group teaching. And then I also do that through my Reiki Empowerment School that I've created, where you can learn the different levels of Reiki for yourself, begin to use them on yourself, and also with others as you move forward. So any of those questions that you may have about that, please let me know, and you can always check out my website at soaringinthe.goldenage.com. So with that, I want to say where I was left off before. So with this idea of meditation and Reiki, I recently read this. So I read all sorts of different things about Reiki from different people that incorporate it into what they do. And it really was talking about how meditation can really be elevated and just create a different sort of feeling, right? Sometimes with meditation, and I'm in this journey and it changes every single day, having a focus point or having an opportunity to connect with something each day kind of gives it a little bit of a different feel, a little bit of a different opportunity for you to connect. So with this, I want to just give some examples about using Reiki in our meditation. So those of you that may know or don't know, as you move forward in your Reiki training, wherever you may be, is a beautiful place to be. And Reiki level 2 and 3, we learn a lot about the symbols that are incorporated in Reiki. And we talk about symbols when you think about the different symbols that surround us in our world, right? The different things that show us what to do in our space, right? So it may be like a stop sign telling us to stop at an intersection so everybody's safe, a stop light, or any other symbols within our different spaces that really given us an indication of what that is what we do in that space. So that's what I really look at the symbols of Reiki when I think about the symbols of like Choku Rei, or when I look at the symbols that are looking at all those different ones. I'm looking up on my wall right now because I have them all written there. And what I really believe and what I've been starting to practice myself is how to bring these different symbols into my meditation and really find that connection. So, when I was reading this from another person about meditation and Reiki, it was really talking about how connecting with these symbols, connecting with the Reiki energy as you're moving through that meditation can be such a spiritual connection and such a really big piece of how you start to, again, bring Reiki into your lifestyle. All of these ongoing educations that I've been doing over the course of several months now, actually, coming up on a year soon, is really bringing this into our everyday life. Sometimes, and I talk about this a lot, especially in my group classes, we can understand something intellectually. We can begin to understand that from reading, from listening maybe to a podcast or something like that. But until we start to experience it, the actual connection or the change or whatever it may be that we are moving forward in is not realized until we actually experience it. So with that, this opportunity to really connect Reiki in with our meditation. I myself do meditation in the morning and evenings. The time always changes. I also do a guided meditation series that's on YouTube as well. And it always changes, right? Like one day it may be very easy to sit for a longer period of time. Another day it might be a very shortened period of time. But again, what it is all about is the consistency. And I talk about this a lot with the Reiki practice as well. I talk about it when I'm teaching Reiki to a new student, that it is not about reading about it, learning about it. It's actually about experiencing it. So what I really wanted to do with today's video, which is a lot shorter than any of the other ongoing educations that I've done, is really bring this into sort of guided meditation, a guided meditation opportunity to bring this Reiki energy. And what I'll also say is, no matter if you have been trained in Reiki, you are curious about Reiki, or you have no idea what the word Reiki means, then it is okay to be a part of this meditation. What I believe is that we all have Reiki energy running through us. So what Reiki really means is that connection to our life force energy. So us as human beings being a part of this earth, that is the energy that runs through us. Now, as we realize what Reiki energy is, then we can use it on ourselves to create opportunities of healing. And we are the conduit for that particular healing. Then as we learn further, we can then do that with other people as well and continue to do that as we move along into master teacher, where we get to teach more people and we get to share this beautiful energy as we continue on as humanity on this earth. So with that, I really want to bring us into a meditation today. And so you'll see, again, there is a guided meditation series. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will see all the different playlists that I have. And one of them is guided meditations. And with this series, I really love these to, again, be that bite-sized chunk that doesn't have to take you forever to listen to Amanda for like an hour talking about how to incorporate Reiki into your meditation. It is more of an experience and how you can begin to do that. So I'm going to ask us to come into that space wherever you are. If you're sitting on the floor, if you're sitting on a chair, whatever it may be, just beginning to be comfortable. As you're comfortable, I too will do this. I will close my eyes and begin to just come into this state of meditation, of just slowing it down. So there's a lot that I just shared. Maybe you're confused about Reiki. Maybe you're really connecting with it. Maybe you've been curious about it. So I'm just going to ask you now just to experience this, for this moment. No matter where you're at in your practice, in your learning of this beautiful energy. Taking a few breaths, we're going to breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just breathing normally, beginning to just ground yourself. So I want you to bring awareness to your feet, having them connect with the earth. Just noticing whatever you feel as you're connecting. Taking then this healing energy, this energy of connection, to the crown of your head. Just feeling whatever that feels to be connected. Sitting up just a little bit taller, chest out, palms nice and rested on your thighs, wherever is comfortable. Shoulders down and back, but not closing off the back heart, just in a nice neutral position. And we're just going to breathe here. So whatever normal breathing it is for you, just noticing that. So as you continue to breathe and keep your eyes closed, I'm going to share one of the symbols. So just depending upon if you know the symbols or not, I'm going to share Choku Rei with us. I'm drawing it in front of us and beginning to allow that just to be in our space. Just imagining a symbol, if you know what it looks like, or if you don't, it doesn't matter. Placing that just above your head and allowing that whole symbol just to come over and wash over the body all the way down. So maybe to you, instead of seeing the symbol, you just see some sort of ball of light, or you can see a consistency of a sparkling mist coming over you. Whatever it may be is perfect. Sharing that symbol among distance is something that can be done in Reiki, so we don't have to be in the same vicinity. It can be shared across time, across space. So just holding that space for ourselves, we're going to begin to notice the energy that is in the palms of our hands. No matter if you've been attuned to Reiki or not, all of this can be felt in the hands. So what we're going to start to do, we're going to rub the hands together vigorously in front of us. If you need to pop your eyes open to see what I'm doing, you're welcome to, but try to close them back down. So just continuing to rub them, creating a heat, creating an energy between your palms. Breathing in, breathing out, allowing the mind just to relax out of this. At the moment, we don't need the mind in. We just need to feel the experience and just relax into it. There's nothing that we need to figure out. So keep that going. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like to go. All right, now we're going to stop. We're going to take our palms and just place them a little ways apart, so a very short distance. So they're not touching, but they're not very far. And I want you to just feel the energy between them. Just feel that energy. Feel it pulsing. Feel it moving. We're going to continue then to move our palms out. So keep feeling that energy, and I want you to stop at the spot that you get to where you can't really feel that energy very much in between the palms. So however far you go, keep breathing, Keep noticing. And then as you get to that spot where you just can't feel quite much, but you're at the edge of still feeling, let's just stop there for a moment and open your eyes and just look how far the hands are apart. Reiki energy really comes from the palms of our hands. No matter if we've been attuned or not, this is the place where it comes. Maybe you've experienced this when you hold hands with another person and feel a pulsating. Maybe you've experienced this as you've touched another person, maybe in a hug or as some sort of experience like that. So just continue to notice. We're going to close our eyes back down and bring our palms back together, just in prayer position, right at the front of our chest, right in that heart space. Just breathing here, just noticing wherever you are, however you're feeling, just noticing that. And then we're going to vigorously begin to do our hands again. So just doing those again, keeping your eyes closed as much as you can. Continue to move those hands again, feeling that energy. And we're going to place our palms just a little ways apart. And then what I'm going to ask you to do is whatever part of your body that is calling you right now to place your palms on, to do that. It could be your head, it could be your ears, it could be your neck, it could be your shoulders. Wherever you're feeling called. I myself am feeling called right to my shoulders at the moment. So place them there just really gently in a very relaxed state. Just feeling again that palm energy, just noticing it. Not particularly putting any sort of attachment on what should or should not be happening. Just noticing what is happening. And breathing in and out. And we're going to take our hands one more time, palms rubbing together again. And we're going to pick one more spot to place our palms on. If you have any symbols that are coming to mind, please use those. You can draw them in the air. For me right now, Seiheki is coming in, so I will draw that in our space. And then place your palms wherever you need them next. So I'm going to place mine at the top of my crown. One of my favorite spots. Just notice whatever you notice. Keep breathing, allowing your mind to continue to just relax out. There's nothing that it needs to do right now. Nothing that it needs to figure out. And then again, we'll place our hands back in prayer position right at the front of our chest. Again, bringing that awareness to our connection from our crown of our head to the base of our feet, connecting into the earth and into the universe. Taking 3 nice deep breaths again. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then if any other symbols are coming in for you, just using any of those. And just blinking your eyes back open, we'll come back together. Just taking a moment to see how you feel. How do you feel right now? What are some of the feelings, some of the things that you felt during that meditation? How do your palms feel right now? How do the spaces that you touched with your palms feel? And just notice that. Just be curious. Again, we're not having any sort of outcome or anything that we're attached to, but really just seeing how we feel. So with that, what I believe is that as we begin to find these places of meditation, maybe you don't have a meditation practice, but maybe you do practice moments where you just take a break, where you just breathe, where you just sit back in your chair, where you just relax. And with that and with those palms, there's always an opportunity to place those in various areas. Maybe your knee is hurting today. Maybe your thigh is hurting today. And again, no matter if you've been attuned to Reiki or not, it is an opportunity to use that conduit and be able to continue to find that place and find those moments of stillness. Because stillness is where our body can find the spaces for healing, where our mind can find the spaces for healing, and where our spirit can find the spaces of healing. And so with that today, I want to end our Reiki ongoing education series with this opportunity to, again, take these moments, no matter where you're at in your Reiki practice, if you're in one, if you're not, if you've used it or you haven't used it for several years, today is always a great day to start. It's always a great day to start. And so with that, I encourage you to continue to bring it into your lifestyle and this opportunity to combine it with your meditation. When it comes in, you don't have to do it every single day, but when it comes in, bring it forth. See how it starts to cultivate an even deeper connection for you, opportunity for healing for yourself, opportunity for healing with others, opportunity for healing the world. So with that, again, thank you for being a part of today's ongoing education for Living the Reiki Lifestyle group in Facebook. If you're interested in checking out the Facebook group and becoming a part of it, I'd love you to be a part of it. There is a link below that you can check that out. I'll also put a link for my Reiki Empowerment School if there's something that you are really connected. I've learned Reiki 1, I'm ready for Reiki 2. I've never learned Reiki in my entire life, but I'm super curious. I'm ready to teach Reiki. I am so here for you, and I would love to be your teacher. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Any questions, I would so love to hear from you. You can find me on Facebook, or you can check out my website again at soaringinthe goldenage.com. Have such a great day, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.